Gaming Bolt presents top PS4 exclusives to look forward to in 2016. Sony had a strong start in the 8th console generation. While their first-party lineup for 2015 is a bit sparse, 2016 is a different beast altogether. This list comprises some of the biggest blockbusters of the next year, and it's safe to say that gaming will have an eventful year on the PS4. Here are the top 17 PS4 exclusives of 2016. Please note that some of the games listed in this video may be console exclusives. Number 17, Kill Strain. Sony revealed Kill Strain at its PlayStation Experience event in Las Vegas last year, a free-to-play, fast and addictive, top-down multiplayer action game from its San Diego studio. In 5v2v5 gameplay, two opposing human teams compete over resources with the ultimate goal of destroying either of the two enemy bases while fighting off a third team of mutants who are fighting to infect and turn their enemies into mutated allies. Number 16, Project Setsuna. Square Enix's next RPG franchise is still largely a mystery. Other than a piece of concept art and details on the plot surrounding the themes and sadness of loss, everything else is still speculation. But knowing Square Enix's reputation in the role-playing genre, we still think it's safe to have high hopes for this new next-generation RPG franchise. Number 15, What Remains of Edith Finch. Developer Giant Sparrow showed off their capacity to create memorable, touching first-person exploration games with The Unfinished Swan. Now they're taking another crack at it with What Remains of Edith Finch. The game is made up of a series of short stories, each one focusing on a different member of the Finch family, and each one revolving around themes of death. Number 14, Star Ocean: Integrity and Faithlessness. The next entry in the sci-fi JRPG series, this title looks to learn from the franchise past while simultaneously forging new ground. This is being done in two ways. The protagonist is from a technologically lacking planet, which hasn't been done since the first Star Ocean, and brings the series back into its key themes of first contact. All enemies will now roam all over the world and can be approached strategically. This adds depth and fluidity to encounters, and is just one of the things that the team is doing to bring Star Ocean to the next generation of consoles. Number 13, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Sony's E3 2015 press conference was an hour and a half of wish fulfillment. The biggest of these, however, has to be the official announcement of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Rumors have swirled around prior to E3, and spirits were not high, but all that changed after we saw the stunning CG trailer. Seeing Midgar fully realized 3D, with a somehow darker, grungier aesthetic, was a breathtaking moment. Number 12, Shenmue 3. The trilogy will finally be complete. Yu Shizuki took to the stage during PlayStation's E3 conference to reveal the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter. The crowdfunding campaign has come to an end, with over $5 million raised. The massive outpouring of fan support, coupled with the support from Sony, means that this dramatic Japanese series will finally get its proper third entry. Number 11, Drawn to Death. The online multiplayer shooter genre has become overpopulated lately, but Drawn to Death looks to inject it with some new ideas. Meant to look like the drawings found on a young kid's notebook, the game oozes style. The characters are all eccentric, crazy, and nonsensical. The same goes for the weapons and kill streaks. When enough points are earned, players summon in a massive, real hand from beyond the pages of the notebook to wreak havoc on the paperscape. Number 10, The Tomorrow Children. In an alternate 1960s Russia, an attempt to meld the consciousness of the entire human race has gone horribly awry. This is where the player comes in. As a projection clone, it is your job to enter the ominously tilted void and save humanity. This will be accomplished through the building of structures to house the lost denizens of mankind and protect them from whatever dangers the void may play host to. Number 9, The Witness. From Jonathan Blow, the creator of Braid, comes The Witness. The game has been in development since the PS4's announcement, but the puzzle-filled, stylized world is just as tantalizing to us. Number 8, Rime. A young boy must find a way to escape the island he is trapped on, in order to flee the curse that haunts it. With this simple premise, Rime throws players into a vast, beautiful game world with puzzles to solve and vistas to explore. The visuals are a standout part of this package, with a style reminiscent of Wind Waker. Rime is sure to please us when this long-awaited release date arrives in 2016. Number 7, Dreams. Media Molecule's new project is a unique platform perfect for creators. Players can sculpt and animate their own creations to assemble their own one-of-a-kind scenes. With easy controls and thousands of scenarios to build, this niche title will surely lead to some brilliant content when the game comes out next year. Number 6, Street Fighter V. Fighters will gather on the world stage once more. With Sony helping with development, the landmark fighting series is looking better than ever. The gameplay looks fast and fluid, with several key characters reimagined to further diversify the roster. Adding to this, the V-meter will allow characters to unleash unique moves to turn the tides of battle. Ryu, for example, gains a parry ability, while Ken can run towards his opponents and deliver fiery combos. Perhaps the biggest news, however, is that the series is doing away with its multiple editions approach in favor of making Street Fighter V a platform. Number 5. No Man's Sky. Possibly the biggest open world game ever created, No Man's Sky has been on everyone's mind since its initial announcement in 2013. Every time we see it, the urge to slip into a spaceship and explore the game's vast, unexplored universe grows stronger. We finally know what the minute-to-minute gameplay will bring. Players will collect resources to upgrade their ship, fly to other planets and galaxies, and sell for profit. Number 4. Ratchet & Clank. The famous Lombax and his mechanical companion are making the jump to the big screen. With this transition, Sony and Insomniac are releasing the new Ratchet & Clank game. It follows the events of the movie, which in turn is a retelling of the first game. While this game is being billed as a remake, the gameplay will immediately be recognizable to the fans of the series. Number 3. Horizon Zero Dawn. We've known for a long time that Guerrilla Games was working on a new project outside of the Killzone series, but we never imagined anything quite this good. An open-world RPG set in the post-apocalyptic world 1,000 years after the downfall of modern civilization, not too different than our own. Horizon looks to throw the player into stunning, open-ended encounters with lethal machines left over from the disaster that occurred centuries before. Number 2. The Last Guardian. Sony's mythical game has finally resurfaced, and it looks beautiful, emotional, and touching as ever. The E3 demo showcased how the boy and Trico, the bird-slash-dog creature, work together to explore the stunning abandoned castle that houses the game's story. With just the two characters working together, these games look to continue Team ISO's knack for creating human stories in sparse, lifeless worlds. Number 1. Uncharted 4. The era of Naughty Dog-developed Uncharted games is coming to an end, but Uncharted 4's A Thief's End looks to be a fitting swan song for the series. Not much is known about the story just yet, but Nate, Sully, and a new cast member Sam, Nate's long-lost brother, will travel the globe uncovering a legendary pirate's treasure. The action has been ramped up a notch with the move to PS4, with improved stealth, more dynamic fights, and new ways to beat up baddies. So which game are you looking forward to? Let us know in the comments section below. If you like this video, please subscribe. It will help us grow our channel even further. Stay tight, bros.